want to share just a little bit with you before we get into the video today. I made this video a few days ago, and between the time I made the video and started editing the video, I noticed on my YouTube feed for the homesteaders folks that I follow that they were also doing the same kind of content. It was books they love, resources they have, and it was not just one and not just two. I was like, all right, what is going on here? So I got to check in a little bit. Turns out Jessica Sowards over at Roots and Refuge Farm in South Carolina has put out some content recently discussing various things and resources that we rely on as homesteaders and farmers and ranchers and those kinds of things, and other folks too. What are the resources that we rely on that apply to us and things going on? And so these folks have put out content where they're showing the books that they have and the resources they have. And Jessica has called this a collaboration. And so unintentionally, I had made a video that I'm now going to include in her group of collaboration videos. I'll be tagging Roots and Refuge in this, and I hope that the information that I'm giving you is beneficial. It applies to us. I hope you can take it and maybe find things that apply to you in your situation. For instance, homeschooling materials. We don't have a need for that here because I don't have any young ones here to homeschool, but you might. So think about all these things and what you would do if you can't get your hands on the internet. So without further ado, enjoy my video. Welcome back to the farmstead. More specifically, my little office on the farmstead. Came in here this morning to look for something, and I thought it's probably in that new bookshelf. And when I went to looking for it, I thought, I should share sometime how we have decided what books to keep on our bookshelf. Now, this is a new cabinet. We had a built-in bookshelf here, and when the storm blew through, broke out this window, rained in this room for a while, had to replace the floor, and the bookshelf had to come out. So I replaced it with just a stand-up bookshelf that I found at a local furniture store. So I've gone through and I weeded out some of the books that we didn't really need, but some of the ones that we want to keep. And I want to show you just a few of those today and kind of give you the story behind them. Now, when we think about books to keep here at our home, we want books that are going to be useful to us and things that we can rely on if the internet is not available. Because I can tell you, I'll be the first one to pick up my phone and start typing in exactly what I want to look up before you can even finish your thought about the fact that you need to look that up. But there may come a time or a point where that information is not available, but I still need that information. So here's where I'm going to get it. Now, we've accumulated a few, less than 20 at this point, of books that cover a whole range of subjects that would probably come in handy for us. And here's just a few of the ones that we've gotten. Now, this first one I want to show you is very special. This is one that was given to me by my father-in-law. My husband's stepfather lived with us for a period of time, and this is a book that he bought for me before he passed away. This is Back to Basics. It's an older book. It was How to Learn and Enjoy Traditional American Skills. It's put out by Reader's Digest. Look at that. And I found in here a receipt for it where he paid $5 for it. I don't know where he got it. Maybe at a book sale or something, but that is very special, so I'm keeping this. And this one gives, it tells about how owning a place in the country came to be, how you go developing your home, how to build a log cabin. It tells how to build chicken pens and goat pens and fences for cows, all kinds of different things that you might need to know back Not necessarily on a pioneer homestead, but on a farmstead. How to grow vegetables, how to improve the soil, how to grow an orchard, do-it-yourself defenses, preserving the harvest, making bread, and a whole bunch of recipes. So this is one, covers topics from A to Z and means so much to me. So I'll keep this one. One of those may be gone. The next one is called Barnyard in Your Backyard. And this one I bought probably 17 or 18 years ago when we first moved out to this property. I think I bought it at Tractor Supply. And it is all the basics on setting up your little home farmstead. How to build pens again. Keeping rabbits, keeping chickens, keeping goats, keeping cows. All those different things that you might want to keep. How to build a nesting box. All kinds of good information. So this one I think is still in print. I think I've seen it on Amazon. So there's that one. Now this is the book that my husband heard about. It's called The Lost Ways. And it is a book about different ways that folks used to do things before they had electricity. It's got things to how to build a smokehouse. It's got recipes for making bread. It's got how to smoke meat. It's got things about digging a well. It's got things about protecting yourself. It's got things about all the different things that you can find in the wild that might be beneficial to you or that might be harmful to you. So this is one that we bought because he wanted to. Again, on Amazon, I believe. This is a book that was gifted to us. The Complete Pork Butchering, Smoking, Curing, Sausage Making, and Cooking book. It is A to Z on how to raise pigs, how to butcher pigs, all the different cuts, how to handle them, recipes for taking care of them, all the different things related to pork production. So that's a good one. We have had a couple of pigs out here before, many years ago, but we've discussed getting some more. We'll see if that happens. Now this one, some of you may recognize. This is The First Time Gardener, Growing Vegetables. This one is by Jessica Sowers from Roots and Refuge. It is a very good comprehensive book about growing vegetables, amending your soils, watering, seeds, seed keeping, all those different kinds of things. And the photography, I believe that she did most of this photography, and it's stunning. It's beautiful. So this is one that I really love and I look to this one a lot for inspiration when getting ready to plant my garden. What things I should plant together, what things I should keep away from each other even. And so this is a good one to have. Now, another garden related one I got was one that I was inspired to get when I was having a terrible squash bug problem. And this is the Vegetable Garden Pest Handbook. Identify and solve common pest problems in edible plants, on edible plants. And so this is one I wouldn't say that we do organic gardening in the purest form, but I certainly like to lean that way over using pesticides and other things to get rid of pests. And so this one I have found quite helpful for looking up different things that I may find in the garden. I can thumb through here and find, oh, that's what that is, and figure out how to deal with it. So I think I learned from this book that the big yellow and black spiders, I think called banana spiders, are very beneficial to garden, and leave them. And it seems like I have one every year, and they make beautiful webs. And we leave those alone. But this is a good book for knowing how to deal with some of the other ones that are not so welcome. So this is a good book to have. Any kind of thing that will help you do things in the way that you want to. In this case, more organic gardening, leaning more towards organic gardening. Now, there may come a time when medicines, first aid, all kinds of things may not be available. Who knows? We could get snowed in and have issues like that where we can't get out and we can't go to the doctor. We can't go to the drugstore. So what are some things that we could do? Well, I have got a couple of books on herbs and medicinal remedies, homeopathic remedies for different ailments. This one happens to be written by Rosemary Gladstar, who I understand is a very renowned expert, educator on growing and using herbs and other things for all kinds of different ailments and things, from the common cough to burns, even one in here for conjunctivitis, which I believe is pink eye. So all kinds of different things: earache, fever, heartburn. Oh, I'll probably need to read up on that one. Anyway, I'll do that later this afternoon. So there's that. And then, like I say, we have some other ones. One other one that I have is a prepper's guide to long-term survival. I don't necessarily consider us preppers as preparers. This is a book that gives some great ideas on ways just to be prepared, ways to be prepared for winter. A couple years ago, we had a very harsh week of winter, and I will be the first one to tell you, I was not totally prepared, but some of the ideas that I found in here have helped me get more prepared in the event that something like that would happen again. You never know what can happen. So I would rather take some time and be prepared rather than be stuck out in the cold, so to speak, like I was that week. So anyway, those are a few of the books that we have. What are some of the books that you have? Leave a comment below to let me know. And I hope that you'll think about, what am I going to do if the internet is not available? Oh my, perish the thought. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day.